these graduates go out there, considering this time we're in this era of Gen Zs, and it is being claimed that they are not very friendly to the job environment and job market. What is Kabianga University doing to ensure that they actually instill the right ethical values to make them palatable to the job market?
Thank you, Nancy. One of the common courses we offer at this university is called life skills. And life skills is very broad. It exposes students to the current happenings in the world. It also instills, what is needed for somebody to be a leader out there. So all the values are taught in the life skills course.
Yes.
Yes.
And in terms of choosing, how do you make sure that by the time a student is here for the 4 years, let's say the ones who are doing their bachelor's degrees, how is that spread throughout the course to ensure that they get this besides doing their degrees?
Yes, we have some short courses. We are also in partnership with other institutions. So as a university, we believe that we cannot work alone. We have to work with others. So we normally invite public speakers to talk to our students. We normally invite consultants, opinion leaders to talk to our students and share with them the experiences out there.
And in terms of students, alumni, we understand that most universities really benefit a lot from the university alumni associations. As the University of Kabianga, how is that handled, coming from you as the DVC?
It has been a practice at the University of Kabianga that during such occasion, when we are graduating as students, the chairman of the students' alumni must address the graduates. Today, we'll be having the chairman address the graduates, and the reason why we normally do that is that when they get their degrees, when they earn their diplomas, they must join this community of the alumni, and they must, today actually they will take an oath that they will support the activities of the alumni so that they support the university to grow. Yes.
Coming to you, Dr. Pius, in terms of marketing, because now you handle corporates, most students, we know these bigger a lot of universities are in the country, and sometimes you'll hear people saying, we know of Kabianga. How do you ensure that in terms, in your position as the director of corporate, how are you marketing Kabianga out there, especially to the students who are already in high school, so that when they have the option of picking universities, they will consider University of Kabianga?
Thank you very much, Nancy. First and foremost, we are University of Teaching, Research and Extension Services, and one way of collaborating with the society is, of course, through the extension services, and we get to interact with the society, institutions. Additionally, we also partner with other stakeholders, like, for example, the employers, other entities that employ our candidates, our students, our graduates, and we get to interact with them. We share what we have at the university, and our students are absorbed. When our students go for attachment and internships, they will always, because of the quality programs that they get out of the university, they will always get space outside of there. Nancy, I want to tell you that we are a proud university because, one, we are an ISO 9001:2015 certified university, and therefore our programs, everything that we do is of international standards, and therefore that is offering us an edge over the others as a public university. And we want to assure you what we offer here is quality service, and therefore that attracts the employers, our graduates to the employers. That is one way of reaching out apart from the MOUs that we've grown with other stakeholders, and we work together.
Do you do maybe some sort of partnerships with universities that are not in the country?
Oh yes, Nancy, I want to confirm to you that the University of Kabianga partners with many other institutions within the country and beyond Kenya borders. We partner with a number of universities, and we have exchange programs. Our students sometimes go outside for exchange programs, and they come with experiences, and that is what we've done in the past, and it has given us another cutting edge as a university.
And coming to you, Professor Morris, in terms of facilities, I have seen that the university also offers the health courses, and that one I'm sure requires a lot of facilities. How has the university ensured that the students are well furnished in terms of facilities?
Thank you. Yes, one of our schools is the School of Health Sciences, where we have programs in nursing, clinical medicine, and public health. So we have a campus exclusively for health sciences, that is Kapkatet campus. And in terms of facilities, we have adequate facilities. And of course, we are also partnering with other institutions, other health facilities to ensure that when our students are due for, say, clinical rotations and some activities that are relevant to those programs, they are accommodated in those health facilities to gain experience. Yes.
As the DVC, what will be your personal vision for this institution in the next few years?
In the next few years, we want the University of Kabianga to be a world-class university. We are working towards ensuring that we attract international students. Internationalization of university education is key, and we must ensure that we get students from all over the universe to join the University of Kabianga. Yes.
I know this will be a bit off, but most of the way our culture is, especially in Kenya, especially as Africans, we do believe that after I am done with my Form 4, I have to join a university.
Yes.
You as the DVC, do you think that is a proper culture to have as a nation? Because we also have other institutions.
Yes. It is important to join a university.
Yes.
Of course, for human capital development.
Yes.
Because a university shapes a person. You become better in terms of skills acquisition, in terms of mastery of knowledge, in terms of learning skills to be creative, to be innovative. So it is important to join a university. But I would want to say that if in case your grades will not allow you to join a university, you can join a technical institute or a mid-level college, after which you can later on, after earning your diploma, you can later on join a university to be a better person.
Yes. Thank you so much. Coming to you, Dr. Pius, we've had incidents and or cases of students in several universities in the country of maybe indiscipline and issues of drug abuse. We've even lost students. Some have died. How do you ensure, considering that the University of Kabianga has campuses far off, not in the main campus, and most of the time these issues come when it comes to issues of accommodation. We find that maybe we don't know where these students live. How has the University of Kabianga ensure that we don't even get such cases in this university, especially in the campuses?
Thank you very much, Nancy. We are grateful that the University of Kabianga, first and foremost, has a very strong Students Governing Council, a council that really leads the student fraternity in a very good manner. Secondly, Nancy, I want to confirm that we have a functional Office of the Dean of Students. We offer counseling services, we offer support services to students, and most importantly, we also have a strong security department. And additionally, and most importantly, is that we have an arrangement with the Hostel Owners Association. We call it UKOA here at the university, where we have a relationship between hostel owners around the university, not just within the main campus, but also those other campuses. Kapkatet campus, we have Kericho Town campus, and we have Sotik Research Center. So we got UKOA, a network that brings together the university family, the security family sector, and again the hostel owners. In that, we always coexist. We do frequent meetings to engage and consider areas of improvements, and that has given us a good position in terms of ensuring that our students have a safe, conducive environment here at the university.
Then I'll come to Professor Morris. There has been an unrest in most of the universities.
Yes.
We'll just want to talk about it briefly, of workers and lecturers going on strike. In your opinion as a DVC, what will be an amicable solution, or in the long run, what are we supposed to do as a government to just ensure that we don't get this unrest and distract students from going to school?
Yeah, I think we should have a structured way of dealing with the remunerations of staff.
Yes.
Because this is an emotive issue.
Yes.
But I want to say that students should not suffer because staff are agitating for more pay. I think we should have a seamless continuity of learning, where we should allow the union officials negotiate with the government, and the lecturers should allow the students to continue learning, so that we don't disrupt our programs. Yes.
Maybe I should also hear from you, Dr. Pius, just briefly. I know it's an emotive issue, as the DVC has mentioned.
Yeah, I also wish, in addition to what the Deputy Vice Chancellor Planning Research and Development is saying, The University of Kabianga has enjoyed a very peaceful relationship between the union and the university management. And I wish to confirm that through the council of this great university, we have a good working relations between the unions, the staff unions, and the management. And in the recent past, of course, the strike is not about the University of Kabianga; it's a national issue. And for us here, we are managing our case in a very friendly way, and learning, of course, is going on, though the slow pace because of that national issue. But we hope soon and very soon that national strike will be called off. There will be an agreement, and therefore we anticipate that we shall have that come to a close soonest. So we allow our students to have learning going on.
Thank you so much. I'll come back to you, Professor.
Yes.
There was the issue of the banding system of students in terms of school fees, and there were complaints like the students didn't feel like they were fitting in the system at all, or it had challenges. What would be your opinion on that?
From where I sit,
Yes.
banding is a good thing.
Yes.
Whether the bands should be reduced from 5 to 3, that's another issue. But it's a good thing because, of course, it takes care of students from disadvantaged families. Nancy, I realized something that,
Yes.
Nobody's talking about students who are classified in Band 1. And
They're only talking about
they're only talking of those who may have been erroneously classified under Band 5.
Yes.
But we have quite a number of students who are classified Band 1, Band 2.
Yes.
And
which are
they're
considered
enjoying
the better bands.
The better bands, yeah. So I think as a country we should also be reasonable because we cannot claim that the previous system was better than the current funding model. No, that is not true. I think the banding system is okay. Whether it will be revised, to satisfy all the needs, that is for another committee,
Yes.
for another group of Kenyans. But I want to say that it is a good thing. Banding is a good thing because it takes care of people from disadvantaged groups, but even people from advantaged families
Yes.
are allowed to pay something, not a lot,
Yes.
just allowed to pay something that is reasonable. I think. Yeah.
So do you think after this banding system came into place, do you think it will encourage more students to join the universities?
I think so. I think it will encourage more students to join the university and complete their studies because the kind of funding students are going to receive and the kind of funding that some students have received is adequate to allow them to complete their studies. Yes.
Maybe if I can hear your opinion, Dr. Pius, the banding system, from where you sit, do you think it will be a better way to ensure that we admit a lot of students, especially the ones from the low-income homes?
Yeah, thank you very much, Nancy. You realize that this issue of funding is now under the state presidential working party on matters reviewing this funding model. We look forward to that committee concluding the process, and we anticipate that this new funding model will really support these universities, not just public universities, but also support our students, because it really gives a good picture. So we look forward to that final report and, of course, final implementation of the recommendation of that committee. So as a university, we are there and we will always go by what the government will give us.
Okay.
Yeah. Nancy, I want to, in addition to that,
Yes.
You realize that the university is today graduating 1,546 graduates. These graduates who are now going to be graduates have gone through the system of this university, and something that is worth noting is that we are going to graduate 14 PhDs. That is a plus for this university, and we are proud as a university. That is very important, and we want to appreciate our graduates now, and our parents for supporting these graduates. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. And also, still on you, Dr. Pius, in terms of assisting the community, because we always know that when an institution is placed in a particular community, there's a way the community benefits from it, like from the area built goods, I think. So how does the community benefit from this university?
Thank you very much. Nancy, I want to confirm that the university is doing a lot of extension services as one of its core mandates. So we do, apart from doing research, we also share the research outputs to the society. We do patenting of what we have done in research. We also commercialize. And recently we have one of our faculty who is going to that level of commercialization, and that is what is being encouraged. But important to the society is that the university has brought about business around this university, not just within the university, but also within the county and the region. So there's a lot of business. We have the health unit, a functional health unit that is offering health services to the community, of course, at a fee. But we are offering that as part of our corporate social responsibility. We are supporting. We have also some workshops that happen around the university, including short courses and programs that meet market demand on a daily basis. So we have that engagement with the community continuously. The Corporate Affairs Office and the Marketing Department always visit schools and groups around the university and within the region for engagements and advice accordingly. So we have a very strong working relationship with the community, Nancy.
Thank you so much.
Just to add to what my colleague has said.
Yeah, sure.
As a university, we normally organize for open days where we invite members of the community to come and learn some of our research outputs.
Yes.
We normally invite them on a regular basis so that they can come and get to understand what we are doing as a university.
Yes.
And number two, we have some research projects that are based in the community. I'll give you an example of the health IT project in which University of Kabianga is a collaborator.
Yes.
This project is actually transforming the IT facilities in the health facilities around this county, Kericho County and its neighborhood. So we are doing great in terms of creating community awareness of the fact that the University of Kabianga is in existence in this county and is offering quality services. Thank you.
And just to pick your mind as an educationist, I know recently there has been advice that we give especially to the young people, to the Gen Zs, telling them that once you leave the university, you can be self-employed. But now somebody will wonder, I've graduated from the University of Kabianga with my degree in health sciences. How am I supposed to go and be self-employed or education?
Yes, self-employment requires skills. Because if you are not skilled, of course, you cannot employ yourself.
Yes.
So I started by talking about common courses that we offer. A student taking clinical medicine, for instance, will have to take a course on entrepreneurship. That is a common course in the university. Of course, those skills acquired can allow these students, to find a way of sustaining him or herself, even if that formal employment is taking long to come by.
Yes. And because most of us, when we graduate from university, we always have the hope of being employed by the government.
Yes.
In your opinion, do you think that the government absorbs as many graduates as it should?
That sounds like a political question, but I want to say that I think the government is trying to absorb.
But they do have a right to be employed by the government, right?
I don't think it is a right.
Yes.
It's a privilege, not a right. I think the government can only do up to the extent the economy can sustain.
Yes.
Yeah. So when the economy does well, the government can absorb more. When it is struggling, then we can get the numbers the government is engaging. Yeah. But I won't say it's a privilege.
Maybe I should get your opinion, Dr. Pius, in terms of placement. When the graduates are done and they have their papers, will it be fair to make sure that the government absorbs most of them?
Yeah, you realize that, Nancy, the government has systems and structures in place. What happens is that as a university, we train them, we equip them with the necessary skills and technical know-how, and we even expose them to the market through the internships, the attachments, teaching practice.
Yes.
What happens after that is that we make sure that we have good relations with employers. We maintain that mutual relationship, and we become a referral center for our learners, so that when employers always look for candidates, we also give them our graduates. Secondly, Nancy, continuously, the government is the demand for labor force increases. continuously and gradually. So you realize that employment may not be at once.
Yes.
And as said by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, we are teaching them, or we are giving them knowledge on entrepreneurship. So we are also encouraging them, apart from being employed, they should also create opportunities and employ others themselves. So to be innovators and creators. Yes.
Maybe I'll come to you, DVC.
Yes.
It's very rare. In fact, for me, I've had very few cases, probably not at all, of student strike from this university. What are you doing that is different that other universities need to learn?
Yes. Thank you very much.
You like that question?
It is. I like that question. It is about leadership.
Yes.
Style. University of Kabianga is a democratic institution.
Yes.
We believe in engaging the students. We believe in sharing ideas with them.
Yes.
So that, because we are one community, we are one community. We cannot be prefects, you know, pushing students here and there. We have to sit down with them and we have to agree. So we have embraced that kind of leadership, and I want to thank our Vice Chancellor and even the first Vice Chancellor, Professor Wilson Kweno, because we inherited this culture from the way he led this university for more than 10 years. So we really want to tell the public that leadership is very important to ensure tranquility and peace in our institutions. Yes.
Maybe to come to, because you handle corporate, and I know image is very important when it comes to these institutions. So how do you ensure that, if at all there's even any hint of unrest, how do you handle it?
Thank you very much, Nancy. We don't anticipate unrest as a university because we've had a very conducive environment, working relationship with between the students and the management. And we strive as a management of the university through the Vice Chancellor, Professor Eric Koech. He's always worked towards providing the basics and everything for our students where possible. The open door policy is what he embraces, and we don't look forward to a strike, an industrial action, a strike by students or student unrest. Just in case the worst happens, we will always, there's been always that open door policy where the Student Governing Council have a roundtable discussion with the management of the university. And that may not have happened in the recent past, and we also want to say it is not a risk as at now, and we want to say the future is bright for this great University of Kabianga. Yes.
And coming to you, Professor Maurice Odor, I'll just like to get your opinion. There has been a lot of killings, especially for females, and some of them are actually university students. What will be your opinion on that? Because there has been like a countrywide issue on femicide, and some of these girls are young girls, and some of them are actually university students.
Nancy, it's very, very unfortunate that we are losing mostly young people to such reckless killings. It's really sad that as a country we want that level where somebody can just take another person's life easily. Life is very sacred, and I really think this is a very, very wrong thing. People should really acquire values and to learn that life is very, very important, and taking somebody's life is not something that we should really encourage in our society.
And do you think parents need to do more, especially now for the younger, especially the females who are in the university? Do you think parents need to take more precaution or caution when they bring their students to the university? Because you find that these are under 18s, they are there living in their hostels by themselves, they are dating, and they are doing all those things.
Yes, I want to say it is all of us, not only parents. Anybody interacting with these students, of course, should talk to them and advise them on what is happening, because it is very unfortunate that we are losing them, and these are the people who should really be supporting our economy. So it's not only parents, the lecturers, the leaders, people who are interacting with these students should really talk to them and advise them accordingly. Yes.
Then I'll come to you, Dr. Pius. Something that is happening globally. We all know that institutions and even cities are being encouraged to make sure that they're sustainable. and they're also playing a bigger part when it comes to climate change. How is the University of Kabianga ensuring that they are part of the conversation, and what are they doing as a university to make sure that they are part of the bigger conversation on climate change?
Thank you very much, Nancy. You realize that matters climate change is a global issue, it's a global concern. The head of state, His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto himself, has led this from the front, and he's encouraged all of us. He's even dedicated a day, a tree planting day, to take care of the environment. Here locally at the university, we participate in that exercise, and we take it very serious. We plant trees, we ensure that the environment is conducive. Nancy, we have a fully fledged School of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. So that tells you we have faculty, well-endowed faculty on matters climate and climate change issues. And we got advisory from that team, and we also offer programs that take care of the environment. So we look forward to a conducive environment, the climate change issues. We offer those programs, and we believe we are changing the world because we are churning out quality graduates who then go outside there and change the approach on matters environment and global change, climate change issues. So that is it, Nancy, and we are proud as a university to have such a school that is leading from the front.
And Nancy, I think you can confirm.
Yes.
Looking at this environment.
Yes.
The story about University of Kabianga is that over 30% of this compound is covered by trees.
That is very true. I've walked around.
Yes, so we have very many trees around, and we are planting more. Of course, we are following the presidential directive on tree planting as a measure towards mitigating the effects of climate change. Yes, so every staff and every student in this university has a responsibility to plant trees, not only within the university, also outside the university. Yes.
And do you, I know like for other universities, for example, the Egerton University, they do things like farming and other things that can the workers and the students can also consume. Does the University of Kabianga have such provisions?
Yes, we have farm units.
Yes.
Where we plant vegetables. We also rear animals here. Yes, so milk, eggs, chicken. It's very affordable in this environment. Please ensure you carry some eggs back home.
I'll make sure I carry some eggs.
Yes.
And we will not forget. My crew is telling me we will not forget.
Please
the
don't
eggs.
forget.
Nice.
And also, I'd like to ask from a professional angle, most of the students nowadays, not even students, most of the people, even in the country, you'll get somebody who has like a bachelor's degree. And they're usually told, can you try get your master's, or can you go try get your PhD? Do you think it is important for our graduates to directly finish their mostly their bachelor's degree and just proceed and do their master's without any work practice?
In terms of competitive advantage, I'll say yes. I'm a product of such a system.
Yes.
When I graduated my bachelor's, I won a scholarship for master's and PhD consecutively. So, of course, I went through such a system. So I'll encourage the graduates, the bachelor graduates, to venture into, registering for masters and PhDs immediately. It doesn't harm because as much as I really need that work experience, but I think if it comes after your PhD, you are a better person.
Don't you think the job market always says you're overqualified?
It depends on the job.
Experience.
It depends on the job you are applying for.
Yes.
Because if you are applying to be a lecturer in the university or you are applying to be a CEO somewhere, they look at your qualifications. Of course, the university, it is safer to have a PhD if you want to be a lecturer. Yes, so it depends on the job you are applying for. Yes, some jobs will limit the qualifications to bachelors. Others will ask for higher qualifications.
Yes, that is so. Coming to you, Dr. Pius, in terms of scholarships,
yes,
the university, how will you rate the University of Kabianga in terms of making sure that even those who are done with their diplomas and those who are done with their bachelor's degree can actually access most of these scholarships?
Thank you very much, Nancy. You realize that as a university, first and foremost, we have a career office, and we have the office of the Dean of Students that offers advices to students, advisory to students on matters, scholarships and all that. I must say that as a university, we also have a kitty called the Students Pass, a kit that takes care of those students who are really desperately in need of support. And these students are vetted and they qualify for this support from within the university. But we also have the scholarships, say from the corporate world. We have banks and we have all these other institutions. And what we do is we provide this information to students. We have other international funders that give us support, and so we provide information to our students, and they apply for this support. So going forward, we look forward to maybe enhance this relationship and benefit our students even more. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you so much. Maybe I'm told the procession is almost on the way. Can you just give us your parting shows, Professor Morris?
Nancy, it's a very beautiful day, very bright day, and we are all happy. We are graduating 1,546 students today, 14 PhDs, 24 masters, 1,465 bachelors and 43 diplomas. That is a very good number we are sending out to the market, and I want to wish them well. Let them be very good ambassadors of the University of Kabianga. Let them practice what they have learned from this great university. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And
thank you very much, Nancy. Kwanza kabisa ni jinsi nilivyosema hapo awali, ni kukaribisha wageni wetu siku ya leo kwa sherehe ya kufuzu kwa mahafala wetu. Tunawasherehekea na tunawafurahia sana. La pili ni kwamba tunashukuru wazazi wetu, wale sponsors ambao wamewasaidia mahafala tangia hapo awali, mwaka wa kwanza hadi siku ya leo ambapo tunasema they are graduating in various disciplines. We are proud of them as a university. Through the leadership of our Vice Chancellor and of course the Council of this great university, we are saying karibuni sana, tusherehekee pamoja, and we ask our graduates, our now turn graduates at the end of the day, to be brand ambassadors of this university. We welcome them for their postgraduate programs, their masters, their PhDs, and we look forward to working with them going forward.
Thank you
karibuni
so much.
Sana Chuo Kikuu cha Kabianga.
Na bila shaka mtazamaji, asante sana. Tulikuwa nao Daktari Pius na DVC Morris Odwor, na shukrani sana. Endelea kutazama KBC Channel 1. Tunakwenda mapumzikoni, lakini usiende mbali mtazamaji, tutarejea papa hapa tukikuletea picha za moja kwa moja na mazungumzo ya moja kwa moja kutoka katika Chuo Kikuu cha Kabianga, ikiwa ni kufuzu kwa mahafala wa 12 katika chuo hiki cha Kabianga, na bila shaka hongera kwa mahafala wote wanaofuzu katika chuo hiki hii leo. Usiende mbali.
Hello, kids.
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody. Are you ready for fun? Huh? We have an amazing package just for you. Akili. Ubongo.
Ubongo kids. Ubongo kids.
Big minds.
That is confusion. I am who I am.
Travelers.
I can travel to wherever I want.
Robocars. And engine.
No more pollution, you know what I mean.
Oh, those little geniuses.
The Children's Corner. Saturday mornings this holiday season only on KBC.
That's right.
Say bye-bye to FOMO, the fear of missing out, by downloading the KBC Online app that gives you access to everything you love. Get the latest news, sport, music, entertainment news, live radio, and so much more at the palm of your hands. To get the app, simply search KBC Mobile Digital App in your Google Play or App Store and download the app. Catch what you want, anytime, anywhere. Stay connected. Stay ahead with KBC Mobile Digital App.
Siku zinasonga sambamba na matukio yanavyojiri.
Kuyajua hayo mbali na hamasa zilizopo kwingineko, shirika la utangazaji KBC limejitolea kuhakikisha ubora wa matangazo yasiyo na chuku.
Darubini huangazia mengi ya kusini na kaskazini, mashariki na magharibi, na kukuwasilishia kwa njia stahiki.
Ufasaha, usawa, uketo, pasipo kuegemea upande wowote.
Iwapo hutaki shaka kwa unachoarifiwa, Darubini itakidhi mahitaji yako.
Jina langu ni Nancy Onyancha.
Na mimi ni Harith Salim.
Jina langu ni Gladys Mungai.
Mimi ni Ahmed Jumabalo.
Nami ni Sarafina Robi.
KBC, angazo la Wakenya. The University of Kabianga invites all graduates, students, parents, and the general public to the 12th graduation ceremony to be held at our main campus pavilion on Friday, 15th November from 8:30 a.m. Witness the conferment of degrees and award diplomas by the University Chancellor. The theme of the graduation is Innovation and Commercialization of Research for the Betterment of Humanity. Follow this event live on KBC Channel 1. All are welcome.
Representatives from other universities. The academic procession already making its way to the dais. The Chancellor's procession, kwa mwendo wa haste, tunaona wanajongea. Karibuni sana Chancellor's procession. It is preceded by the Mayor's Bearer, the registrars of the university, the deans of schools and directors, the university librarian, the dean of students, principals of constituent colleges and campuses, deputy vice chancellors of public and other universities, vice chancellors present, members of council, deputy vice chancellors, University of Kabianga, chairman, University Council, the Honorable James Bates for this function, the Cabinet Secretary, today represented by Dr. Carol Hunja, the chancellors of other universities, and finally the Chancellor, University of Kabianga. We are proud. Chancellor's procession making its way to the dais. Karibuni sana kwa ajili ya sherehe ya 12 ya kufuzu kwa mahafala wetu. Tuasherehekea kufuzu kwa mahafala wetu kama chuo kikuu cha Kabianga. Karibuni sana. Chancellor's procession making its way to the dais. A very special day at the University of Kabianga. Chancellor's procession. Karibuni sana wageni wetu. Karibu sana Chancellor wetu kwa ajili ya sherehe ya siku ya leo. We are proud to have you on campus, our Honorable Chancellor. Our leaders, most welcome. Join us today as we celebrate this graduation ceremony. Thank you very much. Sir Chancellor, sir, with your permission, allow me now to invite the National Youth Service for the National Anthem and the East African Anthem in that order. Most welcome, NYS Band. While upstanding, Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me now to invite the University Chaplain, Reverend Samson Abong, to lead us in the prayer. Reverend Abong, please.
Let's pray. Gracious and everlasting Father, King of Kings, Jehovah El Shaddai, we want to thank you this morning for being such a faithful God. As we join together to celebrate our graduates, Lord, we want to thank you for walking this journey with us. It has been a journey of 4 years. And as we see this come to pass, Jehovah God, we give you all the glory. And so, God, as we begin this event, we ask your presence to go with us. Guide us through, for this is our humble faith in Jesus' name. Amen.
I request now, with your permission, Mr. Chancellor, sir, that we be seated. Mr. Chancellor, sir, welcome to the 12th graduation ceremony of the University of Kabianga. To start us off, with your permission, sir, allow me now to invite the university choir, under the stewardship of Mr. Kongani, to present some pieces of entertainment in quick succession as we prepare for this very important celebration. Choir, over to you in quick succession.
Tunajivunia chuo chetu cha Kabianga. Kabianga oye, chuo chetu twajivunia. Tumetoka mbali na mbali twaelekea. Haturudi nyuma, mbele mbele twaelekea. Tunajivunia chuo chetu cha Kabianga. Kabianga oye, chuo chetu twajivunia. Tumetoka mbali na mbali twaelekea. Haturudi nyuma, mbele mbele twaelekea. Tunajivunia uongozi bora. Maendeleo sisi sote tunayaona. Tunajivunia uongozi bora. Maendeleo sisi sote tunayaona.
jamii ya chuo kikuu cha Kabianga tunajivunia uongozi wake naibu Chancellor Profesa Eric Koech kwa uongozi wake mwema.
Wahadhiri wetu kazi yao inapendeza. Tunajivunia kielimu twaimarika. Kwenye ubunifu ni sisi wenye kusema. Kila sekta sasa Kabianga tunaongoza. Wahadhiri wetu kazi yao inapendeza. Tunajivunia kielimu twaimarika. Kwenye ubunifu ni sisi wenye kusema. Kila sekta sasa Kabianga tunaongoza. Tunajivunia uongozi bora, maendeleo sisi sote tunayaona. Tunajivunia uongozi bora, maendeleo sisi sote tunayaona.
Profesa Eric Koech tangu achukue hatamu ya uongozi Kabianga tumeendelea na tumeona maendeleo mengi.
Chuo kikuu kilicho bora sana. Tunajivunia sekta ya kilimo sisi twaongoza. Tuoni mujione Kabianga namba moja. Udaktari tumetambulika ulimwenguni kote. Kabianga namba moja. Ukitaka ualimu Kabianga ya elimu sisi ni namba moja. Ukitaka biashara Kabianga, mambo ya uchumi sisi ni namba moja. Ya usayansi Kabianga, teknolojia sisi ni namba moja.
Twawapongeza nyote maafala kwa juhudi zenu. Leo tunasherehekea heko kwenu. Rua. Hey, hey, hey. Hongera sana.
Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Mmefunzwa mengi nako andalewa leo mnatoa kuijenga nchi. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Ninyi mabalozi wa chuo cha Kabianga, nendeni ulimwenguni Kabianga tuwakilishe. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu. Tunawapongeza maafala wote kwa juhudi zenu leo mnafuzu.
Pia tunashukuru serikali kwa kutupatia kiongozi mwenyekiti wa halmashauri ya uongozi wa chuo hiki, Profesa Bosire. Karibu sana Kabianga.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the University of Kabianga is today celebrating the ISO 9001-2015 recertification. This exercise is happening before the graduation, and at this point in time, allow me, sir, to invite the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Eric Koech, to give his remarks on the same. Most welcome, Professor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, and all protocols observed, it is a great pleasure that I warmly welcome all of you to the 12th graduation ceremony and the launch of ISO 9001-2015 recertification. I'm humbled to report that this university has completed 13 years since certification to ISO standard by KBC. This recertification is a clear affirmation that university is not only committed to quality, but it is also continuously enhancing our services for the betterment of humanity. I therefore wish to express our sincere appreciation to the University Council, management, Senate, staff, and students, and all other stakeholders for their support. I also extend our deep gratitude to the Kenya Bureau of Standards for their professionalism, guidance, and continuous support over the years. Mr. Chancellor, sir, as we witness this launch of this recertification, I want to reaffirm that this University of Kabianga will continue to build on this foundation of quality and continuously make improvements to ensure that the university remains a beacon of excellence in teaching, research, innovation, and community engagement. In conclusion, Chancellor, sir, I'm confident this milestone of recertification will serve as a springboard for even greater achievements for the University of Kabianga to scale the new heights of success both locally and globally. Thank you once again to all of you who have contributed to this outstanding achievement. And let us celebrate this achievement, and we look forward to even greater milestones in the years ahead. Thank you very much. Chancellor, sir, allow me now to invite the Managing Director, Kenya Bureau of Standards, to give the remarks and prepare to hand over the certificate to the university. Welcome, Managing Director.
Mr. Chancellor, thank you so much. My name is Engineer Josephat Bangi. I'm here to represent Kenya Bureau of Standards Managing Director, who, because of one or other reason, could not be here because of other commitments on the schedule, but he has asked me to be here to represent her on this auspicious occasion of graduation ceremony. So before I begin, I will wish to make the few remarks which the Managing Director will have made on this occasion. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology, Honorable Julius Migos, ably represented here, Principal Secretary, State Department of University Education, Science and Technology, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, the University of Kabianga Council Chair, Professor Monari Bosire, members of the University Council, the University of Kabianga Vice Chancellor, Professor Eric Koech, Chancellors of other universities present, Chairpersons of the Council of other universities, Senators present, I hope Honorable Aaron Cherongei would be here. MPs present, if any, read by the local area MP, MCAs, University of Kabianga, Senate members, lecturers, staff and students, parents, well-wishers, and other distinguished guests. Good morning. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I am delighted to be in your presence today as we join the University of Kabianga fraternity in celebrating yet another successful graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I note with interest that today's occasion bears double significance since besides the graduation, University of Kabianga is at the same time officially launching its ISO 9001 2015 recertification. I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate the graduates for their achievements and to equally congratulate the University of Kabianga for maintaining ISO 9001 2015 certification for the last 13 years. Distinguished guests, there is a strong symbiotic relationship between the implementation of the quality management system and the quality of service delivery, and I am delighted to note the University of Kabianga commitment towards entrenching international best practices through adoption of the quality management system. I wish to confirm that indeed through our regular audits, the university has proved to be offering services that meet the standard requirements as per the records with KBC. The University of Kabianga was first certified in 2012 and has since sustained the certification status all along. This recertification is testament to your unwavering commitment to excellence in the facilitation of quality education and is commendable as it fits well with the government's aspirations for provision of quality education and answers to the dynamic demands of the current job market. The expectations of the job market keep evolving, and it is imperative, hence, as an institution that inculcates skills and nurtures the talent of our young, you keep to continue improvement in this standard. Today's graduation is themed Innovation and Commercialization of Research for the Betterment of Humanity. I encourage graduates to go out and consider innovation as part of their life endeavor and further commercialize so as to better their lives and that of the entire society. Ladies and gentlemen, standards, as you may know, are an integral component of sustainable living and a prerequisite for quality life. As a statutory body established under the Standards Act, Kenya Bureau of Standards plays a crucial role in providing standardization, metrology, and conformity assessment solutions for sustainable development in Kenya. Our mission is to enhance the quality of life, protect consumers, and promote trade, industry, and innovation through rigorous quality control mechanisms. Kenya Bureau of Standards plays the dual role of being an accredited certification body as well as an oversight authority. KBC certification body is accredited by the Dutch Accreditation Council, RVA, which asserts confidence in the competence of a certification body to offer conformity assessment services, thus supporting bilateral and multilateral trade, by extension, economic growth. Operating under the stringent guidelines of ISO IEC 17021, we ensure impartial third-party assessments of quality management practice through rigorous audit processes, providing stakeholders with absolute confidence in the credibility and excellency of certifications we award. I urge the University of Kabianga to continue collaborating with KBC on this exciting journey of entrenching world-class operations through adoption of international standards. Whereas you have taken a bold step to entrench and demonstrate a culture of quality, I also take this opportunity to challenge you to aspire to even greater potential by exploring other quality processes that can bolster your management systems in your aspirations to be a center of world-class learning. ISO 27001, for instance, is Information Security Management System provided by KBC, which is very crucial for institutions, especially at this time when data protection and the preservation of sensitive and confidential information has gained paramount significance. ISO 20001 provides a best practice approach that helps organizations manage their information security by addressing people, processes, and technology. Certification to ISO 27001 standard is recognized worldwide to indicate that information security management system is aligned with information security best practices. ISO 27001 also gives confidence to interested parties that risks are adequately managed by your organization. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by congratulating the 1,546 graduates for your hard work that has culminated in this eagerly anticipated day, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, and God bless you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, we now request the Regional Manager, Kenya Bureau of Standards, to hand over the certificate, being assisted to the Vice Chancellor, and we request the Chair of Council to unveil the certificate by cutting the ribbon. The MR will be by the Vice. Moja, let's appreciate. Thank you very much. Makofi jameni. Asante sana. And now the Vice Chancellor unveils the certificate and hands over the certificate to the MR. The Vice Chancellor hands over the certificate to the MR. Thank you very much for implementation of quality services at the University of Kabianga. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me now to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs, to run through the next part of the program. Professor Paul Onjera Onsari.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the Registrar, Academic Affairs, Dr. Cecilia Sang, for the citation of statutes.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, pursuant to the provisions of Statute 25 of the University, for the purpose of conferring degrees of the University, there shall be held from time to time a meeting of the University, which shall be called a congregation. If Senate so desired, other academic distinctions may be conferred and diplomas and certificates awarded at a congregation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I now invite the Vice Chancellor to declare this meeting a congregation of University of Kabianga. Welcome, VC.
Mr. Chancellor, by virtue of the authority conferred on me by Section 5 of the Statute 25 of the University, I declare this assembly the 12th congregation of the University of Kabianga.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the Chair of University of Kabianga Alumni Association representative, Peter Kipkoech, to make his remarks.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the invited guests, staff, parents, and graduates, good morning. I'm Peter Koech, the Alumni Chair, and it's both my honor and privilege to stand before you as an alumni representative as we celebrate the achievement. Today marks the culminating of a year of hard work, perseverance, and dedications. Congratulations to each and every one of you. It's my humble time to invite all the graduates of class of 2024 to join the alumni class. Kindly adhere to the oath on page 53 on your graduation booklet. In conclusion, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you, the leaders and the change makers of this university. Thank you and be blessed.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs, to present the best overall students in the 2023-2024 academic year.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the 2023-2024 academic year, the following two graduates were recognized by the University of Kabianga as the best overall female and male students in academic, leadership, and character. For this purpose, may I invite them to come forward and briefly address the congregation. The overall male student is Wanzala Joel with a mean score of 74.64.
Thank you, and I'm very humbled. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellors, distinguished guests, parents, graduates, dear friends and family, good morning. Today marks a significant milestone in the journey that we began 4 years ago or more. I stand before you today humbled, grateful for opportunity to address this esteemed gathering. It is an honor to speak on behalf of my fellow graduates and myself. For most, it is a significant testimony, an answered prayer, and the most moment that we have been praying for. I would like to extend my deepest gratitudes to our families whose unwavering support, dedication, encouragement, sacrifice, and belief in us was instrumental for our success. Thank you, thank you, thank you, our families. Today you have a great moment in our lives that we have received great support from many and many. So we are especially grateful to our dedicated faculty members. For instance, my faculty led by Dr. Onyangore Faith. Thank you for your unwavering support gratitude and encouragement, which was a constant source of strength, pushing us to think critically and approach every challenge with integrity and resilience. We really appreciate. I have come to realize that success is not solely defined by academic achievements, and it's true. It is about understanding who we are, what drives us, and how we navigate the challenges life throws to us. And I think we all have a testimony to make. It is a journey that requires resilience, perseverance, strength, and purpose to success, and realizing that the path of success is not always linear, but it's always worthy pursuing it. Thank you to the university, management, faculty, staff, fellow students for your support, encouragement, belief in us. Particularly also Dr. Calvin Sanino for your support. To the class of 2024, this is just the beginning. Let's go forward, make a difference in the world. We are the change makers, innovators, and the leaders of today and tomorrow. Some say that we are leaders of tomorrow, but we are from today and tomorrow. Success is achieved through a journey, and that journey is what makes us success. Thank you. I'm very humble. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, we present the best overall female student and generally the overall best student, Chebet Harriet, with a first-class honors of mean score of 74.65.
Thank you for this opportunity. So, Mr. Chancellor, sir, Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellors, distinguished guests, staff, parents, family, friends, and my fellow graduates, good morning. My name is Harriet Chebet. I am honored to stand here today, overwhelmed with gratitude and pride as we celebrate this incredible milestone at the University of Kabianga. Graduating with a first class in Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry and to be recognized as the best overall graduate is truly a privilege. This accomplishment is not just mine, but belongs to many people who have supported and encouraged me along the way. First and foremost, I want to thank God for His guidance and strength throughout this journey. Without His grace, I would not be here today, standing before you with a heart full of gratitude. His faithfulness has been my foundation, especially during challenging times, and I am thankful for His constant presence in my life. I also want to express my deepest appreciation to our sponsors whose generosity and commitment to education have made it possible for so many of us to pursue our dreams. To my family, thank you for your unwavering support, love, and sacrifices. To my lecturers, thank you for your guidance, dedication, and patience. I also want to express I'm also particularly grateful to university management for their commitment to academic excellence and community development, which has profoundly inspired our academic journey. This guiding vision has not only shaped our academic path, but also influence our goals as we step into the future. The university has made continuous efforts to provide an enabling environment where learners can thrive. Throughout my university journey at the University of Kabianga, I was deeply engaged in co-curriculum activities, served as a class representative and an active member of various clubs, which enable me learn important life skills. To my fellow graduates, our shared experiences, challenges, and successes have not only bonded us, but also inspired us. As we graduate alongside each other, let's carry forward the spirit of collaboration, commitment, and resilience that we have cultivated here at the University of Kabianga. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, may we remember the lessons, friendships, and experiences we have gathered here at the university. Let us carry them forward with pride, using them to make a positive impact wherever we go. Thank you.
Let's appreciate Harriet and Wanzala. Thank you very much. Makofi tafadhali, asante sana. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Planning, Research and Development, Professor Maurice Odur, to present the Outstanding Research Awardee.
Chancellor, sir, in accordance with Section 321 of the University of Kabianga Research Policy, we unveiled the Outstanding Research of the Year 2024 and honor him with a recognition award. The selection criteria involved a web-based survey on the number of articles published in authentic journals, books, and book chapters, visibility of the publications on the University of Kabianga website, retrieval hits, and the impact factor. Upon successful completion of the selection exercise, the recipient is known. Educational background. The researcher was born in the present-day Kisumu County. He attended Ndori RC Primary School between 1978 and 1985, and then Olembo Boys Secondary School between 1986 and 1989. In 1993, he joined Eldoret Polytechnic for accounting studies and completed CPA Part 1. In 1999, he joined Bugema University, Uganda for Bachelor of Business Administration degree and graduated in the year 2004. Thereafter, he registered for Master of Arts degree in International Relations and Diplomacy in Kuba University, Uganda, and graduated in the year 2007. His MA thesis title was The Interplay of Statism and Regionalism in Peace Building in the Great Lakes Region, Kenya's Perspectives between 1985 and 2005. Later on, he registered for PhD in Political Science degree in Kisii University and graduated in the year 2018. His PhD thesis title was Electrical Management Dynamics and its Impact on East African Regional Security Architecture, case of Kenya's 2007 election. Thus, his research interest is in international relations and diplomacy. Research contribution. Chancellor, sir, more than ever before, the world is becoming more interconnected. The realization of the global sustainable development goals is largely dependent on an environment of peace, harmony, and beneficial collaborations. Emerging technologies and proliferation of social media have further connected global audiences in better ways. To this end, the study of international relations provides unparalleled opportunities to engage with global issues and participate in real-world diplomatic initiatives. In addition, due to the mastery of cross-cultural communication, the international relations experts are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the globalized world, forge connections across diverse communities, and promote positive change. Career. The researcher started his career as a part-time lecturer in Kisii University in the year 2014. He also taught in Moi and Rongo universities on part-time terms between 2014 and 2017. From January to April 2020, he was engaged by Catholic University of Eastern Africa as a lecturer for political science. In May 2020, he joined the University of Kabianga as a lecturer in public administration, a position he has held to date. As a result of his performance and achievements as a lecturer, he was appointed head of Humanities and Social Sciences Department in the year 2022. To demonstrate his interpersonal skills, he initiated the Memorandum of Understanding between the university and the Kenya National Commission for Human Rights. Together with other researchers, he has published 62 articles in refereed journals, 9 books, and 12 book chapters. In addition to his teaching, mentorship, research, and administrative assignments, the researcher is a member of various standing committees in the university. He has attended and presented research findings in many conferences and workshops. In the community, he serves as a board member for various institutions and a patron for youth groups. Recognition. In the academic year 2023-2024, the researcher published 5 book chapters, 6 articles in peer-reviewed reputable journals in his area of specialization. The online visibility hits of his publications were 11,647 with H-index of 4 and I-10 index of 3. This achievement is commendable in view of potential impact of his research findings in the society. Chancellor, sir, on this auspicious occasion, the 2024 recipient of the University of Kabianga Outstanding Research Recognition Award is Dr. Thomas Otieno Juma. May I request Dr. Juma to step forward and receive the award. Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I now request you to present the award to Dr. Juma. Chancellor, sir, the award consists of a plaque domiciling a globe to signify the universal impact of the researcher's findings. There is a check of an undisclosed amount of money and a commendation letter from the Vice Chancellor. Let's appreciate Dr. Juma for this great achievement. Thank you very much. Right, thank you. So the award is complete. Thank you, Chancellor, sir. May I now request Dr. Juma to step forward and make a brief acceptance statement. Congratulations, Dr. Juma. Please spend 1 minute. Welcome.
Chancellor, sir, and the order of eminence in the gathering. The fact-finding culminating to this award declaration ceremony to me has reminded me of some golden, rough and bumpy roads that from time to time I had to pass through with so open and undeniable realities many years ago. There is no better way to sum it up than to scratch lines in Robert Frost's poem that I once recited during my school days. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. That aside, the message to us on this occasion is it is a product of many. Those who share ideas to us unknowingly, those that challenge our status quo comfort, those who believe in shared synergy, those who encourage the little steps we make, those who care to listen to us. Winston Churchill in 1909 said, "It has been said, words are the only things which last forever." I reiterate, we shall empty our words as long as the pen will accept to write. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Dr. Juma. Let's appreciate him. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the Vice Chancellor of the University of Kabianga, Professor Eric Koech, to address the congregation.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, and all protocols observed, allow me to welcome all of you to the University of Kabianga 12th graduation ceremony. For us, it is a memorable occasion to celebrate this important achievement for the class 2024. We are going to graduate 1546 graduates, 14 PhDs, 24 masters, 1465 undergraduates, and 43 diploma graduates. And therefore, this is a testimony for hard work and support from the parents, guardians, sponsors, and well-wishers. Chancellor, sir, before I continue to make my brief remarks, allow me to recognize the universities who are present here. There are about 10, and when I call your name, Vice Chancellor, please stand so that the congregation can see you. We have the University of Elred, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Thomas Cheruyot, please stand. Thank you very much. We have the Vice Chancellor, Southeastern Kenya University, Professor Douglas Sitanda. Please, thank you, Vice Chancellor. We have the Vice Chancellor, Kisii University, Professor Nathan Ogechi. Thank you very much, Ogechi. We have Dr. Owar, representing the Vice Chancellor, Jaramogi Oginga, University of Science and Technology. We have our Kenya Highlands represented by Dr. Ngeno. Thank you very much. We have the University of Alube, represented by Dr. Magero. We have the Bomet University College, represented by Dr. Obura. And we have Multimedia University, represented by Professor Kihara. Thank you very much. Kibabi University, represented by Professor Siamba. And our former VC, University of Kabianga, Professor Kimngeno. Thank you very much, VC. And we have the principal, Kenya Forest College, Londiani, Dr. Elizabeth Wambugu. And our MCA here, Honorable Dominic Mutai. Thank you very much, MCA. And finally, Depika Sumaria from Kabianga Tea Factory Limited. Thank you very much. Guests and other guests I've not mentioned. On behalf of the university, I wish to express our gratitude to the University Council and the entire university community for the role they have played in guiding this graduating class for this achievement. In this respect, I take this opportunity to congratulate the newly appointed council and we thank the government of Kenya for the appointment. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the University of Kabianga remains committed to excellence in education, research, and innovations. Notably, the university at the moment is in the process of incubating an innovation in the processing of green leather in collaboration with other partners. And indeed, the final product will transform the economy of this country. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our approach to service delivery is guided by the ISO standard, the university strategic plan, and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, and the fourth medium-term plan, and other key national priorities. These plans address emerging issues and trends that impact positively to the society. Mr. Chancellor, sir, one of the key milestones was the establishment of the Lipton Tea Innovation and Technology Academy and the launch by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, at the State House on 22nd February 2024. This academy is designed to foster innovations in the tea sector, and we are delighted to report that 41 students recently graduated from the academy after completing a course in entrepreneurship management in tea. The training, Chancellor sir, will create jobs and impact on the tea value chain, as well as improving the livelihoods of the society. Mr. Chancellor sir, the university continues to improve the physical infrastructure of the university to meet the student needs. Currently, we have the university library, which is there under construction, and it has got a seating capacity of 5,000. We also have a lecture theater 4 on course. And despite the financial constraints, we are anticipating that the government will look into this so that we continue completing these two projects. As I finish, Chancellor sir, may I give a message to the graduates. Dear graduates, the world you are about to enter in is one of the constant change, new challenges, and countless opportunities. The landscape you'll be navigating through demands creativity, innovation, and resilience. I therefore urge you to be open-minded, think critically, and embrace new ideas. As you graduate today, I want to remind you that wherever you will be, hold the name of this university, the alma mater, with pride, integrity, and excellence. Congratulations, graduates, and we look forward to seeing you make a positive impact in various spheres in the world. Thank you. May God bless this university, and may God bless us all. Thank you very much. May I therefore invite the chairman of council to make his remarks, and thereafter invite the guest of honor.
Our chief guest, Dr. Caro Hunja, who is the Secretary in the Ministry of Higher Education, in charge of research and innovation. Our Governor for Kericho County in absentia, and the area Member of Parliament in absentia. Our Acting Chancellor, Professor Bosire Monari, the Vice Chancellor for University of Kabianga, Professor Eric Koech, all elected leaders, all other leaders, all senior government officials, members of University Council from Kabianga, University Management and Senate, members of other councils, Vice Chancellors, Deputy Vice Chancellors, and principals of other colleges, former Vice Chancellor, who doubles also as our first Chancellor in the University of Kabianga, Professor Wilson Kimngeno, who is also present, Chair, University of Kabianga, Illuminati, University staff, graduates, parents, distinguished guests, good morning. My name is James Bett. I'm the acting chair of the University Council, and I take this opportunity to welcome everybody to this 12th graduation ceremony It's an auspicious occasion for us, and I welcome the chief guest, graduates, parents. I also take this opportunity to welcome those who are guardians to some of the students and friends of this university. We gather here to celebrate an achievement that this group you see in front here has been able to achieve in a period of about 4 years. I want to say that on behalf of the University Council, I want to say a very, very big congratulations. Asanteni sana. And I want to ask the graduates who are sitting in front of us, just turn to the person on your left and tell him or her that congratulations and all the best. Kindly do that on my behalf. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, graduates. And on the same breath, I want to thank the parents. The parents have been very instrumental for the 4 years period because they have been able to pay your fees, they have been able to pay for your rent, they have been able to provide all the resources that was necessary. I can't forget the graduates themselves. I want to appreciate your tireless effort, your determination and resilience in achieving this day. I want to also say thank you. I want to thank the deans, the departments, and the professors of this university who have been able to mold these young people to what they are today. As we churn you out to the bigger industry, we are sure that you have the necessary skills that will match what is required out there. And I want to assure Chancellor Sir that the University Council of this university is committed to steering this university to achieve its vision and mission. And Mr. Chancellor Sir, this council has been able to align the strategic plan for this university for the period 2023-2027 to national goals, like the bottom-up economic transformation goals. Chair, Chancellor Sir, this university has continued to provide quality services to both its customers and clients. The university has adopted what we call quality management system, and in the end, this university is involved in manufacturing fruit juice, and water that soon will be putting in markets across this country. Chancellor Sir, I want to take this opportunity to thank the national government. If you throw your eyes around this place, these are relatively young university, but the government has been able to sponsor projects, development projects like the library that you can see there. That library is about 72% complete, and we want to take this opportunity to thank the government. Although the exchequer has been rationalized from year to year, but I want to ask our chief guest, Carol Hunja, to plead with the government so that we have these projects complete. Lastly, I want to speak to the graduates. I have one word for you of best wishes. Graduates, as I conclude, I urge you to invest your time and energy and in resources in worthwhile pursuits. Once again, I congratulate you and wish you success in your respective disciplines. God bless you, graduates. God bless University of Kabianga, and God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. I'm sorry. I also take this opportunity to welcome the Acting Chancellor, University of Kabianga, Professor Bonari Bosire. Clap for him as he comes along.
The chief guest, not me. Is it the chief guest?
Sorry. I think I'm confused up here, but I'm still in charge. So I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Carol Hunja, representing the Ministry of Education. Madam, welcome, and kindly clap for her as she comes up.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
As been introduced, I'm Dr. Carol Hunja. I'm the Secretary in the State Department for Higher Education and Research, and I'm here on behalf, firstly, of the Principal Secretary, Dr. Beatrice Inyagala, who would have loved to be here today, but she had another engagement. And also, I'm here on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mr. Julius Migos Ogamba. He would also have loved to be here, but he's somewhere else. And so I got the honor of being and carrying those two titles. So as I stand here before you, I am the Principal Secretary as well as the Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Education. And they sent me with many, many greetings and congratulations to this class of 2024. And without further ado, I will read the speech of the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Julius Ogamba, during the 12th graduation ceremony of University of Kabianga on this blessed day of the Lord. In absentia, Principal Secretary, State Department for University Education and Research, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, Professor Bonsire Monari Mwebi, acting as the University of Kabianga Chancellor, members of the Council, chairpersons and members of councils of other universities, Vice Chancellor, University of Kabianga, Professor Eric Koech, Vice Chancellors of other universities, Deputy Vice Chancellors, national and county leaders present, graduates, staff and students, alumni, parents and guardians, very importantly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am delighted to join the university community of Kabianga as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2024. This is indeed a jubilant occasion for the graduates and their family members, as well as the university and other stakeholders. I note with great pleasure that a total of 1,528 graduates will be conferred with degrees in various disciplines during today's graduation ceremony. I take this opportunity to congratulate each of you on this key milestone and wish you productive and rewarding future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, as a ministry, we do appreciate days like this when our country gains a new crop of future leaders who are well-trained and qualified to serve in various sectors of our economy. I have to mention that I'm really, really proud to hear that the best student in this year, number 1, is a girl. Number 2, in biochemistry, my field. Young girl, you have no choice but to do a PhD. We're looking forward to having you here with us. I personally have great faith in the graduates that we are releasing to the world of work today, since I know that University of Kabianga stands for excellence in its academic programs. I am certain that the knowledge, skills, and experiences you have acquired in your academic journey will greatly supplement the government's efforts in raising the quality of life for all Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, the government puts a lot of premium on university education, while well aware that much needed human capital that will drive our economy is emitted from universities. As a result, we have asked our universities to ensure that they execute their mandates of teaching, research, and innovation with utmost precision and to the highest possible internal standards. Only on Wednesday, I, as the Cabinet Secretary, launched the Commission for University Education Strategic Plan for the 2024-2028 period with a firm directive to the agency to ensure that the quality of education, of learning and standards in our university is comparable to the best universities in the world. We must therefore urgently rise and address some of the claims from industry that a few universities are producing graduates that are not ready for the fast-changing world of work. Indeed, given the huge amounts of budget allocations to our universities, we have no reason of failing to mount high-quality programs conducting formidable research and innovations, as has been proven in this university by the recognition of a professor here who has done tremendous work and is even being recognized in this university. That's absolutely amazing. We are world-class universities. I therefore wish to challenge Kabianga University to raise the standards even higher and enter the charts of the globe. On this note, I ask all our universities in Kenya to define their niches and to continue reviewing their programs with a view of matching the industry needs and to avoid duplication of programs. We must develop a mindset of focusing on innovation and research necessary for enhanced competitiveness globally. I was just having a brief chat with the Chancellor, and I can see the university is on the right track in terms of innovation and research. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kenya Kwanza government is determined to support all our university students to enroll and complete their studies, including those from needy households. Thus, the implementation of the new student-centered funding model was expected to enhance funding to universities with the aim of improving the quality of education offered to students. However, as you are aware, the court recently applied brakes on the implementation of the new funding model following a case filed by some interested parties. As a government that complies with court orders, we have put on the implementation of the funding model on brakes as we seek the setting aside of the orders to allow us to continue rolling it out to benefit our students enrolled in these universities. I therefore call on all our stakeholders, parents, students, and universities to be patient and to bear with us as we seek to unlock this impasse surrounding the student-funded model of funding. The student-centered model of funding. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Education is on top gear in the mission of transitioning from the 844 curriculum to the competency-based education. This new curriculum is designed to equip the country with entrepreneurial skills for promoting industrialization and mitigating the high rates of unemployment that are currently being observed. Under the CBE model, universities are expected to explore and foster opportunities for partnerships and collaborations, both locally and globally, to ensure producing graduates with the right skill set demanded by the market. As I come to the end of this speech, may I congratulate the Council and management of this university for being steadfast on matters of the university, and I laud the leadership of the university and ask them to keep up the spirit. Finally, I wish to reiterate to the graduates that University of Kabianga has adequately prepared you to bravely face the challenges of the current and future world. We urge you to face the world with confidence. As you enter the market of work today, you must strive to become brand ambassadors of your university and fly its flag higher than anyone else who has been here before or who came before you. Your achievements fill us with great, great joy, and it is my plea that you recognize the limitless opportunities available for exploitation with the quality of education you now possess. I will leave you with a few words. One of the things I've learned over time is that, and I've learned this from other people, it is important that you be a good person. Just be a good person. All of us have interacted with a good person in our course of life, and we know what that entails. And so, graduates, as you go out into the world, strive to be a person who is good in character, in personality. The other thing you need to look at is be a person who is pleasant. People want to be around pleasant people, people who smile, people who engage, people with an open personality. And so, graduates, try to strive to have a wonderful personality and character. Work on that, and most of the things will work out for you. I will leave you with the words of Maya Angelou. She's a famous writer. She says, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So please look into that. How you make people feel is determined by the kind of person you are, your personality, your character. Are you a good person? Are you a pleasant person to be around? And a lot of things will go right by you. And on that note, I once again congratulate the class of 2024. Thank you all, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, our chief guest. Now, before I welcome the acting chancellor, I would like to introduce a few guests who are here, and if I read your name, you stand up and wave. We have Mr. Peter Mwandizwe, CEO, Public Officer Council. Are you there? Next is Mr. Boch Wasike, Public Health Officers Council. Are you present? Thank you very much. I can see you at the far end. Next is Ms. Beatrice Kosgei, Nursing Council. Thank you very much. Clap for her. Next is Ms. Grace Sang, Clinical Council. Clap for her. Thank you very much. And lastly is Dismas Kipto and team of students from Student Governing Council. Thank you very much. It's my honor to welcome the acting chancellor for the University of Kabianga, Professor Bosire Monari. Clap for him as he takes over. Karibu.
Thank you. You may be seated, please. The CS and PS education represented here by Dr. Hunja, the governor of Kericho represented here, the senator also expected to be in the audience, the chairman of Kabianga Council, Honorable James Bett, the Vice Chancellor, all elected leaders, or other leaders, or senior government, members of the University Council, the University Management, the members of other university councils, Vice Chancellors, and Deputy Vice Chancellors of universities, Chair, Kabianga Alumni Association, university staff, students, our great honorable graduates, our great parents, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yeah, I wish to extend my heartful welcome to each one of you to this 12th graduation ceremony. I'm sincerely humbled to be part of this historic event, having been appointed by the CS exactly a month ago as a chair of this university, in which we are celebrating 1,546 graduates of 2024 on attainment of this milestone. Well done, graduates. Congratulations. I take note with delight your resilience, discipline, and hard work through your study which has culminated to this momentous event, in which you will be conferred degrees and awarded diplomas in your respective academic discipline. The concerted efforts and immense contribution by all stakeholders cannot go unmentioned. The support from the Government of Kenya through the Ministry of Education, the University Council, the Senate, staff, students, and parents is laudable. Indeed, they all deserve an applause for successful undertaking their respective roles and creating an enabling environment for realizing this success. Graduates, as you bright in the academic regalia, I challenge to take note of the significance of the hood. Can you see this hood here? Can you hold it? The one on your back. This has origin in Greece. According to the Greek philosophers, the philosophers used to go to the marketplace, and there they sat down and waited for the community to bring problems. So communities bring problems to the philosophers, and they give answers, and the only way you pay back is to put something in that hood. So, what you are being given today, what you have been given is that empowerment as philosophers who would go to the community, the country, to the world to solve problems. And that's the most significant of the regalia that you are wearing today. I'm confident that you have been equipped with the necessary skills to face the challenges of the 21st century, including emerging technologies. Dear graduates, the current and future world require entrepreneurs, innovators, leaders, continuous professional development to be able to navigate the world out there. Globally, demand for graduates who will do something different from the norm, who can think outside the box, and who seek to improve existing situations, products, innovate new concepts and solutions. The world is under constant change, and they require graduates who can respond to these changes in good time. I have no doubt that you are the solution to these gaps. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the government for appointing the council and their invaluable contribution in strategic direction of this university. Hence, tremendous growth in students' numbers. We are seeing today through the graduation number, 1,500, over 1,500 being graduating, and the most significant, we have 14 recipients of doctoral. That is not a mean achievement. So we have grown, and we continue growing with the support and working together of the organs of the council, the management, and the Senate, and of course, the stakeholders. As a university, we must stay the course in the path of continuous improvement and meaningful change. I therefore call upon all staff and support the university leadership to maximize the benefit of a more responsive, resourceful, and effective university system. Allow me to route the management for the focus and effort in scaling out the heights of education, notably partnership with key players like Lipton, tea, and infusion. I think these are major milestones because basically we are the only university that is positioned within the tea growing plantations in East and possibly in East Africa. And so this arrangement, partnership with Lipton, is going to contribute a lot so that we can support the tea sector. Why, among others, are key indicators of growth. And we are expanding our partnerships in our areas, in our strengths, so that we can continue growing. Of great importance is that the university offers accredited programs which continuously attract students. The recent admission, we had 3,600 freshmen and women. And today's ISO, the certificate is an outstanding achievement that continues to ensure quality service delivery. Allow me to, at this point, to appreciate KBC for being one of the major partners on this mission to quality assurance. Congratulations, University of Kabianga. Ladies and gentlemen, now I wish to extend my appreciation to government for support to the development of this university. I think much has been said by the chair of the council, and it has continued, and we hope we continue getting support from the government so that we can complete the projects that are ongoing. As I conclude, before I conclude, I want to inform you, graduates, that some time back I had a conversation with my mom, being the son, the firstborn. So a conversation between the mom and the firstborn son. We were discussing, I was trying to understand her life story, and then she told me that herself and my dad, in 1950s, they worked in Kericho Estates, think somewhere called Keboswa. So I pride myself as being a son of a tea picker. And I want to say that education is an equalizer. So here is a son of a tea picker standing here before you and joining this podium. I thank God for that, and I encourage everyone to have a dream, to think big. There is no limit in life. If you work hard, you will reach the heights and you break the glass ceiling. And congratulations to that, the lady, the one by chemistry who was the best, Jebet. Actually, my firstborn daughter is called Jebet. You can see the connection. My daughter is called Jebet, C-H-E-B-T. So Jebet, congratulations again, because I pride myself. My daughters have been very successful in science. I always defend them whenever I have an audience. Lastly, as I conclude, I wish to once again congratulate 2024 graduating class for this great milestone. I pray for God's favor upon your lives as you enter a new chapter in life's journey to interact in global arena where competition is the focal point of success. Something else I wanted to add is that I've taught in Canada for over 15 years, and when I went for the interview for the professorship, I was taken to the room where I made a presentation. After the presentation in the evening, I was taken for dinner. And we had a good dinner. I ordered what I liked. But later I came to learn that actually that dinner was an interview. They wanted to know whether I can work with others. whether I can relate. They want to see my social skills. So, as much as we want you to get excellent, also know that the skills, interpersonal skills, ability to work with others, ability to listen, and to appreciate diversity, those are also important in getting jobs globally. So may you be brand ambassadors of the university wherever you go. As you join the alumni community, aspire to rest in transforming this university to a world class. And I can tell you, alumni, we want to strengthen alumni. Alumni is the source of greatness in universities. Alumni have globally contribute to the success of university. So as we grow, I hope we'll build chapters so that we can be able to coordinate. Thank you, and I wish you well in your future endeavors. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Acting Vice Chancellor. And before we move to the next program, allow me 2-3 minutes to introduce members of the University Council. And members, there are very few, I'll read up your name. If I read your name, you stand up and wave. First is Vainadu Titus Ingana, who is a representative from the Ministry of Education. Number 2 is Mr. Muleli S. Mutuku. He represents us in the National Treasury. Next is Mr. Peter Gathirwa, who is an independent member. Kindly stand up and wave. Clap for him, please. And next is Ambassador Agre Shikanga Shitsama. We call him our lawyer. He's our legal mind in the council. Thank you very much, Bwana Shisanda. Next is Dr. Edna Kangwana, an independent member. Clap for her. Now, last but not least is Ms. Tabitha Nyandiek, an independent member. I'm also here, Honorable James Bett, as a member, and my chair is Professor Bosire Monari, Acting Vice Chancellor for today's occasion. With those few remarks, I say thank you very much, and I hand over the program to the MC. Welcome.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the deans of schools to present the graduates for conferment of PhDs, masters, and undergraduate degrees and award of diplomas in the following order: School of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, School of Business and Economics, School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, School of Health Sciences, and School of Science and Technology.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 14 candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the University Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degree of the University of Kabianga. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Accounting option, Gitahi Jane Muthoni.
Round of applause. Kidai Jane Mudhoni.
Thesis title, An Assessment of Intellectual Capital Disclosures, Audit Committee Characteristics, and Firm Value of Nairobi Securities Exchange Listed Firms, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Isaac Naibei, Dr. Gishuki Kingori, Dr. Helen W. Sang.
We be all upstanding as the graduate walks to the dais for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration. She works as a Miss Mudhoni And the Chancellor of the university now keeps her.
I admit the person's name to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that pertains to these degrees.
Ongera, the new doctor in town, Dr. Jane Kidai Mudhoni. She is now being kept by the Chancellor of the university. Dr. Jane Mudhoni now walks Ongera, the new doctor in town. Asante sana, Ongera.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Finance Option, Iletach Geoffrey Ngetich. That's his title. Financial distress factors, firm size, and financial performance are deposit-taking circles in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Penina Langat and Dr. Ishuki Kingori.
He walks to the dais, Geoffrey Ngetich, the touch, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Finance Option. Supervisors, Dr. Penina Langat and Dr. Gishuki Kingori. Is kept by the Chancellor of the University, Makofi Jamini, and he now receives the certificates, officially receives the certificate from the Chancellor, and finally, the Chancellor now confers the degree upon him.
Okay, so I read this. I admit the person named to this respective Doctor of Philosophy degree for which they have been educated, trained, and examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that pertains to these degrees.
The new doctor in town, Dr. Ngetich.
Doctor of Philosophy. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Finance Option, Kirel George Kipngeno. That's his title, Agency Revenue Collection, Automation, and Own Source Revenue Target Achievement among selected county governments in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Penina Langat, Dr. Wilta Rop, Dr. Peter Kimtai Cherop.
The graduate walks to the dais. Oh yes. Kirer George Kipngeno. The Chancellor keeps him.
I admit the person named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, and examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that pertains to these degrees.
Wow. The new doctor in town, Dr. George Kipngeno Kirel.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Finance Option, Rono Aurelia Chepkirui. That's his title, Public Finance Management Practices, Capacity Development, and Service Delivery of County Government in Nairobi Metropolitan Area, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Raymond Kemboi Dr. Gishuki Kimori.
We acknowledge that this is our PS, one of our PSs, doctor now. She's going to be awarded a Doctor of Philosophy, Aurelia Rono. Can we celebrate?
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Thank you very much. Can we celebrate Dr. Aurelia Rono? A round of applause for her. Despite the busy schedule, she's been able to earn a degree, a PhD degree. Congratulations, Madam. Daktari. Sante sana. Thank you. Congrats. Yeah.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration Finance Option, Tekla Tuwei Tekla. Thesis title, Environmental Risks, Farm Size, and Financial Performance of Commercial Banks in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Raymond Kemboi, Professor Isaac Naibei, Dr. John Mark Obulu.
Tekla Tuwei is taking her time. It's beautiful to earn a PhD, and we celebrate you, Daktari. You're just about the end and the beginning of reading.
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
A round of applause for Dr. Tuwei as she receives her certificate. The reading has just begun, Daktari. Congratulations. Thank you. Congrats.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Human Resource Management Option, Katam Meshak Kipkoech. That's his title, Personal Dynamics, Organizational Support, and Whistleblowing Intentions Among Employees in Public Universities in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Helen W. Sang, Dr. Pius Chumba.
Yes, Mr. Meshek Katam, doctor now to be. We celebrate you. Thank you.
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Thank you. We celebrate the new doctor also in town, Dr. Meshek Katam, who is one of us. We sit here, we work, and we also study. Congratulations to our staff members. for working so hard. Congratulations, Dr. Mechi.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Human Resource Management option, Keter Philip Cheriot. This is title, Capacity Building, Transformational Leadership, and Productivity of Sugar Companies in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Willita Rop, Dr. Helen W. Sam.
Thank you, Philip. Karibu.
I admit the persons named to their respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Yes, a round of applause for Dr. Philip Cheriot. Pongezi sana. PhD. Brother, this is the beginning of reading, not the end. Thank you.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Human Resource Management option, Muma Atieno Lillian. This is titled Talent Management Practices, Organizational Culture, and Sustainable Organizational Performance in Chartered Universities in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Joseph Kiprono Kirui, Dr. Helen W. Sang, Dr. Willita Rop.
Wow. She wants to come with the supervisor. Okay. We congratulate them, the supervisor, Professor Kirui, and all the others. Wow. Feels nice. She has worked hard. It's a common face, I'm sure, to those who are at the dais. That's why they are making a lot of noise. Congratulations, Lillian.
I admit the persons named to their respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertain to these degrees.
Round of applause for Dr. Lillian Muma. Asante sana. In Kabianga, we call her Chemu. So today, now you know. Thank you.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Human Resource Management option, Omwanga Wilfred Obuya. This is titled Moderating Effect of Knowledge Sharing on the Relationship between Training and Employment Performance in Selected County Governments in Nyanza. Supervisors, Professor Joseph Kirui, Dr. Pius Chumba.
Wilfred Obuya Omwange. He's taking his time, it's okay. I'm very sure the supervision was that slow. That is why they want to do it like that. Thank you.
I admit the persons named to their respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
A round of applause for Wilfred, Dr. Wilfred Omwange Obuya. Congratulations, sir. This is the beginning of reading. You are welcome.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Marketing Option, B. Masi Kaari. This is title, Digital Marketing Platforms, Destination Branding, and Performance of Tour Operating Companies in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Alfred Bett, Dr. Lydia Langat, Dr. Janet Kimeto.
Okay. B. Masi Kaari. Karibu sana. The aisle is yours.
I admit the persons named to their respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Round of applause for Dr. B. Masi Kaari. Congratulations, Daktari. Serious milestone. Asante sana.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Marketing Option, Chepkwon David. That's his title, Product Quality, Demand and Price Variation in Tea Marketing in Kenya, Tea Development Agency Factories in West and East Rift Valley, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Lydia Langat, Dr. Patricia Chepkwon, Dr. Ruben Langat.
David Chepkwon is away. We ask the supervisors to come to the dais. Please, supervisors, come. On behalf of your graduate who is away, David Chepkwon, Mr. David Chepkwon, supervisors Dr. Lydia Langat, Dr. Patricia Chepkwon, and Dr. Ruben Langat. And because the graduate is away, we ask the supervisors to step in and move to the dais. The Chancellor will now place the cape on the hands of the supervisors. Yes, thank you very much. And the certificate is handed over. Thank you very much. A photo. We now have a new doctor in town, Dr. David Chepkwon in absentia. Wonderful, wonderful. Asante sana, supervisors, for the good job. Thank you very much on behalf of the graduate.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Purchasing and Supplies Management, Chepkoech Rebi. That's his title, Relationship between Green Supply Chain Practices, Green Transformational Leadership, and Sustainable Performance of Multinational Firms in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Pauline Keitany, Dr. Alfred Bett.
Rebi Chepkoech, who walks to the dais. Aha, quite energetic. Thank you very much. She kneels. And she is kept by the Chancellor of the University.
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Ongera, the new doctor, Dr. Rebi Chepkoech. Makofi kwake jameni. We're proud of you.
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Purchasing and Supply Management Option, Laboso Jonah Kibet. This is title, The Moderating Effect of Control on the Relationship Between Tendering Process and Procurement Performance of Public Universities in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Pauline Keitan, Professor Isaac Naibe.
Jonah Kibet Laboso is escorted by the supervisors and he now walks to the dais as Mr. Jonah Kibet. Okay. He's taking his quality time, a day to celebrate indeed. And now kneels before the Chancellor of the University. It's been kept by the Chancellor.
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Ongera Daktari Mpya, Daktari Jonah Kibet Laboso. Makofi yake jameni. We appreciate Dr. Laboso. Thank you very much. All right. And finally,
Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Purchasing and Supply Management, Rotich Joyce Cheruto. This is titled Inbound Logistics Strategies, Quality Management System, and Sustainable Procurement Performance among key Kenya Tea Development Agency factories in Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Pauline Keitan, Dr. Penina Langat.
Joyce Cheruto Rotich, escorted by the supervisors, walks to the dais. All right, majestically, that, happy for you. This is your day, Joyce. Miss Joyce Cheruto Rotich kneels before the Chancellor. She's kept and now awaits the powers.
I admit the persons named to the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Ongera Dr. Joyce Cheruto Rotich. Asante sana kwa kufuzu siku ya leo. Ongera daktari mpya. Ongera sana sana. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We now welcome the deans to proceed.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following two candidates certified the Board of Examiners of the School of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources and the University Senate for conferment of the following master's degrees of the University of Kabianga. Master of Environmental Studies, Environmental Planning and Management, Ngonge Chafis. Master of Science, Agricultural Economics and Resource Management, Malala Madavin. Please be seated until you are invited again to stand for conferment of your respective degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 6 candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the University Senate for the conferment of the following master's degree of the University of Kabianga. Master of Business Administration, Management Information System, Othiambo Fred. Master of Business Administration, Finance, Bet Samson Kiprotich, Kipngeno Daisy, Kirui Chepkemoi Susan, Sang Andrew. Master of Business Administration, Strategic Management Option, Langat Charles Cheriot. Please be seated until you're invited again to stand for the conferment of your respective degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 6 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences and the University Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees of the University of Kabianga. Master of Education, Educational Administration, Kirui Francis. Rotich Julius Kipkorir. Master of Education, Early Childhood and Primary Education, Kilel Chepngeno. Master of Arts, Literature, Cherop Emily. Kandagor Jacqueline Jepet. Master of Education, Educational Planning, Kirui Godfrey Kipngetich. Please be seated until you are invited again to stand for conferment of your respective degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 10 candidates satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Science and Technology and the University Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees. Master of Science in Microbiology, Cherotich Masi. Kotut Chemtai Selina, Nyamanga Beth Kayeli. Master of Science in Physics, Aradi Hilary Endeje. Chepngetich Betty, Nyarangi Wilfred Kibet. Master of Science in Applied Mathematics, Fuaga Calvin Sochieng, Kafulu Okumu Wilfred, Rono Bairam Kiplangat, and Wandugu Joseph Ogidi. May I now request all the master's degree graduates to rise for the conferment of their respective degrees.
I admit the persons named to the respective master's degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees.
Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 41 candidates certify the Board of Examiners of the School of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources and the University Senate for conferment of the following undergraduate degrees of the University of Kabianga. Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Education and Extension, Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Atika, Chepet, Chelangat, Chepkirui, Chepngetich, Chepngetich Celestine, Chepngetich Susan, Cheporion, Cherotich, Chemtai, Kemboy, Kipkorir, Kipngetich, Kiptongen, Kirui Chepkirui, Kirui Shadrach, Mwangi, Sang. Second class honors lower division, Poyo, Chelangat, Chepkirui, Cherop, Cheruyot, Kipleting, Kiprono, Mtai, Ngetich. Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Economics and Resource Management. Second class honors lower division, Chepkorir. Bachelor of Science, Agriculture. Second class honors upper division, Jemjor, Kimtai, Kifaya. Second class honors lower division, Chepngetich, Cherono, Oliech. Bachelor of Science, Forestry. Second class honors upper division, Kenekeni, Ngero, Ocheng, Hoiro. Second class honors lower division, Charo, Cherop, Kule. Pass, Langat. Please be seated until you are invited again to stand for conferment of your respective degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 168 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the University Senate for the conferment of the following undergraduate degrees of the University of Kabianga. Bachelor of Business Management, Accounting Option. Second class honors, Upper Division. Achieng, Chep Changwon, Chelangat, Chep Kemoy, Chep Koech, Cherotich, Kibor, Liadevera, Liaulo, Lugera, Nabwire, Nashipai, Nyambega, Othiambo, Onyango, Owiti, Suji, Wesonga. Second class honors, lower division. Bosuben, Chepto, Kiema, Kipchichir, Koril, Namini, Diwa, Ombui, Otieno, Ruto, Rua. Bachelor of Business Management, Business Information System, second class honors, upper division. Kisiran, Maina. Bachelor of Business Management, Finance and Banking Option. Second class honors, upper division. Chebet, Chemtai, Gisharu, Mwagangi, Odipo, Opio, Tonui. Second class honors, lower division. Bet, Chepkwony, Cherotich, Karaoke, Kundu, Lutumia, Morara, Musioki, Motiso, Wafula, Yegon. Bachelor of Business Management, Human Resource Management Option. Second class honors, upper division, Atieno. Bachelor of Business Management, Marketing Option. Second class honors, upper division, Ali. Bachelor of Business Management, Purchasing and Supply Management Option. Second class honors, upper division, Chelangat, Chepkoech, Kiplangat, Kiprop, Loino, Okelo. Second class honors, lower division, Maundu, Othiambo, Stacy. Bachelor of Arts, Economics, first class honors, Ochieng Olo Samson. Second class honors, upper division, Benson, Cherono, Dalmas, Chelangat, Jepkirui, Jeplating, Kamau, Haemba, Kioko, Kiplangat, Marita, Monyo, Mugambi, Mnyagaka, Odongo, Okongo, Ouma, Owango, Rusugu, Siele, Sitati, Tonui, Tumo, Tangwet, Wafula, Wasonga. Second class honors, lower division, Chelangat, Chepngetich, Cherotich, Cheriot, Kimtai, Kipchichir, Kipkoril, Kipkosgei, Kiplimo, Kipngetich, Kipyegon, Koliti, Maritim, Martin, Muhati, Mukunza, Munyoki, Musyuha, Nganga, Ngele, Ngiria, Nkorote, Obiero, Ochieng, Okalo, Ongaro, Onyango, Yegon. Bachelor of Tourism Management, first class honors, Anyango Accord Helen. Second class honors, Upper Division, Ekajulu, Kabwika, Karaoke, Mungai, Mutua, Ngungu, Nyambati, Oderi, Vijedi. Bachelor of Hotel and Hospitality Management, second class honors, Upper Division. Anyango, Athuman, Chepto, Muhoma, Mutonyi, Mutuku, Mwagangi. Second class honors, lower division, Chepkoech, Othiambo, Mwiti. Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, first class honors, Karakacha Keith. Second class honors, upper division, Gare, Irungu, Chepto, Kandie, Maitha, Mora, Motia, Motugi, Mwembi, Ndumia, Ngala, Nyambuti, Nzioki, Nzufa, Othiambo, Odongo, Okeo, Osugo, Wanjala, Wanyonyi. Second class honors, lower division, Bet, Cherono, Katui, Kipkoech Caleb, Kipkoech Frederick, Kipkut, Masaka, Mburu, Morira, Musango, Omwondo. Please be seated until you're invited again to stand for the conferment of your respective degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, in 2023-2024 academic year, the following 882 candidates satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, and the University Senate for the conferment of the following undergraduate degrees of the University of Kabianga. Bachelor of Arts, Human Rights, second class honors, upper division, Kamau, Mukwana, Omondi, Simanga. Second class honors, lower division, Kalama, Ombuni, Sulo. Bachelor of Science, Communication and Public Relations, second class honors, upper division, Akinyi, Anakea, Atieno, Bukuya, Birenge, Bunyasi, Jepto, Juma, Karanja, Riki, Kasioki, Nike, Lumadi, Maina, Mutai, Joge, Odondi, Rinyai, Wafula, Wamboi. Second class honors, lower division, Adhiambo, Awor, Ayitso, Burudi, Chebet, India, Imali, Jepkosgei, Juma, Kalondu, Kipto, Malika, Mary, Muricho, Mutuku, Mwangi, Nyawira, Odhiambo, Oguma, Okinda, Omusugu, Obwanda, Orinda, Raini, Terer, Wafula. Bachelor of Arts, Public Administration, Chemutai, Chepkoech, Cherotich, Chulan, Jepkemboy, Kimwamu, Kisuyan, Maitsi, Mumbi, Mwikia, Ndombi, Nyakundi, Nyamohanga, Ogot, Orina, Otsieno, Quipsang, Sang, Sauti, Sawoyo, Sifuna, Walekwa, Wanyonyi. Second class honors, lower division, Ankutsa, Atieno, Beta, Bomet, Chemtai, Chepkirui, Chepkoech Immaculate, Chepkoech Gloria, Cherotich, Vera, Daudi, Ekitela, Judy, Karani, Kones, Lemedero, Mogusu, Moranga, Mukwana, Mutisha, Degwa, Njoroge, Ochieng, Olero, Oside, Satatu, Semo, Shikanda, Tirok, Tonui, Waliula. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood and Primary Education. First class honors, Ngeno Kimutai Joffrey. Second class honors, upper division, Baya, Bosek, Charles, Chelangat, Chepkemoy, Chepkorir, Cheruyot, Isaboke, Kasiro, Kirui, Kurgat, Murumba, Nyongesa, Omondi, Opio, Orenge, Otieno, Soita, Wanjala. Second class honors, lower division, Chepkirui, Chirchir, Kibet, Kipkoech. Bachelor of Education Arts, First Class Honors, Jeb Kosgei Lillian. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Akoth Cynthia, Akoth Millicent, Areba, Awino, Barasa, Bet, B, Bundi, Bwari, Chebet Dorin, Chebet Mercy, Chebet Maureen, Chebet Sheila, Chelangat Cynthia, Chelangat Ivan, Chelangat Mercy, Chelangat Shali, Chemtai, Chemutai, Chepchirchir, Chepkemoi Faith, Chepkemoi Mercy, Chepkirui Deborah, Chepkirui Mercy, Chepkirui Sylvia, Chepkoech Mercy, Chepkoech Millicent, Chepkorir Daisy, Chepkorir Naomi, Chepkoros, Chepkwon, Chepngeno Jacqueline, Chepngeno Magdalene, Chepngeno Sheila, Chepto Mercy, Chepto Sheila, Chebushen, Cherono Apila, Cherono Sharon, Cherop, Cherotich Abigail, Cherotich Evelyn, Cherotich Faith, Cherotich Patricia, Cheruyot Chebon, Cheruyot Elkanah, Cheruyot Emmanuel, Cheruyot Godwin, Chirchir, Jebet, Jepchirchir, Jepkirui Gertrude, Jepkirui Gianna, Jepkoech, Jerotich, John, Kaino, Kemboy, Kemei, Kibet Brian, Kibet Elvis, Kiboy, Kimunei, Kipchumba, Kipkirui, Kipkoech, Kiplagat Brian, Kiplagat Irene, Kipngeno, Kiprop, Kiprotich Brian, Kiprotich Mercy, Kipruto, Kipsang, Kiptarus, Kipton, Kipiego, Kirop, Kirui, Chepkemoi, Kirui, Kiplangat, Koros, Kosgei, Kurgat Gilbert, Kurgat Duncan, Kusmet, Lagat, Langat, Leian, Limo, Maina, Mayo, Michoki, Minga, Moindi, Mongare, Moranga, Mungai, Muridhi, Mutai, Mwaniki, Mwita, Nabwire, Ndaro, Ndiema, Ndiwa, Neko, Ngujiri, Nyabuto, Nyandoro, Nyandusi, Nyapara, Obonyo, Ochode, Odoyo, Oduor, Oganda, Okenye, Ombati, Onderi, Ondieki, Orina, Osindo, Osoro, Rerimoi, Rotich Chebet, Rotich Chepto, Rotich Deborah, Ruto, Sum, Tarus, Tanui Chebet, Tanui Kipngetich, To Abraham, To Mercy, Towet, Wafula Simon, Wafula Wekesa, Wangoi, Wanjala Wanyama, Wanjala Wanyama, Wanyu, Watima, Meme, Angatia, Barsongol, Bet Alex, Bet Amos, Bet Cherotich, Bet Titus, Biegon Collins, Biegon Gloria, Birech, Biwot, Bundotich, Biegon, Chebet Torin, Chebet Fancy, Chebet Mercy, Chebet Marilyn, Chebet Miriam, Chebet Sheila, Chelangat Judith, Chelangat Mercy, Chelangat Triza, Chemutai, Chemtai, Chemutai Faith, Chemutai Sharon, Chemutai Sharon, Chepchumba, Chepkemoi Dorin, Chepkemoi Joylin, Chepkirui Dorin, Chepkirui Mercy, Chepkirui Sheila, Chepkoech Faith, Chepkoech Ivy, Chepkoech Lona, Chepkorir Daisy, Chepkorir Mercy, Chepkorir Mercy, Chepkorir Patricia, Chepkurui Maslin, Chepkurui Mercy, Chepkurui Mercy, Chepkwany, Chepngeno, Chepngetich, Chepto, Cherono, Cherop, Cherotich Mercy, Cherotich Mercy, Cherotich Mercy, Cherotich Daisy, Cheruyot Gideon, Cheruyot Victor, Cheruyot Vincent, Cherutich, Gathu, Jemtai, Jepchumba, Jepkirui, Jepkogei, Jerono, Juma, Kedi, Kenduiwa, Kerubo, Kibet, Kibor, Kimulu, Kimutai Derry, Kimutai Dismas, Kinara, Kipchirchir Dennis, Kipchirchir Dixon, Kipchumba, Kipkemboy, Kipkemoi, Kipkoech, Kipkorir Collins, Kipkorir Emmanuel, Kipkosgei, Kiplangat, Kiplimo, Kipngetich, Kipngeno Dennis, Kipngeno Spencer, Kiprono, Kiprotich, Kipsang, Kiptoo Collins, Kiptoo Michael, Kipyegon, Kirongosi, Kirui Kibet, Kirui Kiplangat, Kiteiwa, Koech Kipngeno, Koech Robert, Korir Harrison, Korir Valerie, Kosimbei, Labiro, Lamai, Langat Alex, Langat Benson, Mayo, Makori, Mamwacha, Mandela, Maritim, Masaya, Maticha, Midega, Misente, Monte, Morara, Motaroki, Musungu, Mutai Brian, Mutai Amina, Mutai Peter, Mutiembu, Mwaluko, Nasiebanda, Nasiken, Demon, Diema, Njoku, Nyaga, Nyamweno, Ochieng, Ogamba, Ogaro, Ogechi, Ogongo, Omolo, Omondi, Ochangu, Ongwenyi, Ongwea, Osebe, Otieno Marion, Otieno Nicholas, Otieno Victor, Owino, Rioba, Rono Amos, Rono Duncan, Rono Sephania, Rono Caleb, Rob, Rotich Cheriot, Rotich Sila, Sang Dominic, Sang Kiviegon, Senerwa, Sitatis, Sitonik, Dan Tadayo, Wanyama, Yator, Yegon Collins, Yegon Kipkirui, Cheriot, Pass, Kimutai, Saina.
Bachelor of Education Science, First Class Honors, Chepkemoi Marilyn Lasoi, Chepkirui Daisy Koskei, Chemngetich Mercy, Langat Daisy Chepkemoi. Second Class Honors, Upper Division, Aliviza, Arasa, Ayabei, Azulu, Bet, Biwot, Boit, Chebet, Chebus, Chelangat, Chemetoi, Chepkemboy, Chepkemoi Francisca, Chepkemoi Lydia, Chepkirui, Chepkoech Damaris, Chepkoech Medrin, Chepkoech Sharon, Chepkopech, Chepkwony, Chepngeno, Cheres, Cherono, Cherop, Cherotich Caroline, Cherotich Jessica, Cherotich Miriam, Cherotich Patricia, Cheriot Enoch, Cheriot Jonathan, Chirchir, Chumba, Ekai, Isaac, Jemtai, Jepkorir, Jepkurui, Jepto, Kanda, Halai, Kiage, Kimata, Kipchilat, Kipchoge, Kipkemei, Kipkemoi, Kipkoech Dennis, Kipkoech Weldon, Kipkorir Cheriot, Kipkorir Kelvin, Kipkurui, Kiplagat, Kipkoech, Kiplagat Sharon, Kiplangat Aaron, Kiplangat Bernard, Kiprono Alphonse, Kiprono Brian, Kiprono Damaris, Kiprono Joshua, Kipruto, Kipto Sharon, Kipto Vincent, Kipiego, Kipiegon, Kirui, Kirwa, Koech, Kurui, Lagat, Lelei, Masikitiko, Mogaka, Monda, Mwoka, Murerwa, Musa, Musheshe, Mutai, Nanjala, Ndiwa, Ndunda, Ngetich, Njuguna, Ochako, Okindo, Omboga, Omolo, Othieno, Otieno, Rono, Rob, Rotich, Samoe, Sato, Sigei, Siriba, Sitati, Sombol, Sylvester, Tarus, Wanyonyi, Wekesa, Were. Second Class Honors, Lower Division. Akinyi, Awiti, Bongei, Chebet, Chelangat Lona, Chelangat Sylvia, Chemtai Faith, Chemtai Sylvia, Chepkemoi Eselin, Chepkemoi Monica, Chepkirui, Chepkurui, Chepngeno, Chemngetich Joan, Chemngetich Mercy, Chemngetich Purity, Cheptot, Cheroben, Cherop, Cheriot Felix, Cheriot Nathan, Gekuno, Getanke, Gichuhi, Jemutai, Jepleting, Kamau, Kambaga, Kemuma, Kibet, Kimayo, Kimtai Caleb, Kimtai Mike, Kipkemei, Kipkirui Amos, Kipkirui Ambrose, Kipkirui Hillary, Kipkoech Bethwell, Kipkoech Duncan, Kipkorir, Kipkurui, Kipngeno, Kipngetich Joel, Kipngetich Justice, Kiprono Peter, Kiprono Victor, Kiprotich Amos, Kiprotich Kevin, Kipto, Kipyegon, Kirui, Kisasati, Koech, Korgoren, Korir, Kosgei, Chalo, Langat, Maina, Maroa, Masai, Masese, Monda, Musonye, Musioka, Muthondu, Mwanza, Ngeno, Ngetich, Ngono, Nyambane, Ochieng, Ombati, Omoti, Ondieki, Ongori, Onsongo, Ouma Atkins, Ouma Kevin, Ouma Ochieng, Ouma Vivian, Pirikanyi, Rono, Sabsabi, Sifunje, Sigei, Simatia, Sioi, Suter, Toroitich, Wanjala. Second class, lower division, Chepkoech. Pass, David Litieka. Bachelor of Education with Guidance and Counseling. Second class honors, upper division. Bet, Birir, Bureti, Chebet, Chelagat, Chelangat Karen, Chelangat Edith, Chelangat Faith, Chelangat Naomi, Chelangat Ruth, Chemtai, Chepkoech Jalodi, Chepkoech Laurin, Chepkoech Miriam, Chepkoech Salome, Chepkoech Sheila, Chepkogei, Chepkonga, Chepkorir Daisy, Chepkorir Edith, Chepkorir Sharon, Chepkorir Sharon, Chemngeno, Chepto Damaris, Chepto Docas, Cherono Georgina, Cherono Meflin, Cherono Rispa, Cherono Vemalin, Cherotich Daisy, Cherotich Sharon, Cheriot, Chesang, Chesir, Egesa, Jepkoech, Jepkorir, Kibet, Kigen, Kipchoge, Kipkoech, Kipkogei, Kipkorir Alfin, Kipkorir Enoch, Kipngeno, Kiprop, Kiprotich, Kipsang Jerono, Kipsang Anita, Kirwa, Korir Cornelius, Korir Jebet, Langat Amos, Langat Deus, Mabea, Maina, Malanda, Mandere, Mangros, Masinde, Mibei, Momanyi, Mora, Mungai, Mutai, Mwachoyo, Mwenda, Ngeno, Nyagaka, Nyakundi, Nyangara, Ochudi, Ombati, Omfira, Onduso, Osoro, Otuho, Ouma, Rerimoi, Rono, Elan, Rono, Franklin, Rotich, Kiprono, Rotich, Ledisha, Serem, Sigei, Silanoi, Soi, Terer, Wawomba, Wanyonyi. Second class honors, lower division. Abaga, Amhanda, Bet, Chebet Faith, Chebet Mercy, Chebet Sharon, Cheboy, Chelangat Stella, Chelangat Faith, Chelangat Marceline, Chemtai Brenda, Chemtai Mercy, Chepkemoi Mercy, Chepkemoi Daisy, Chepkemoi Dalvin, Chepkemoi Felista, Chepkemoi Iska, Chepkemoi Wysent, Chepkirui Barcelona, Chepkirui Faith, Chepkirui Faith, Chepkirui Phyllis, Chepkirui Ruth, Chepkoech Drusilla, Chepkoech Mercy, Chepkoech Sheila, Chepkorir Joylin, Chepkorir Mercy, Chepkurui, Chemngetich Mercy, Chemngetich Sharon, Chepto, Cherono Faith, Cherono Irene, Cherono Ivan, Cherono Tabitha, Cherotich Anneth, Cherotich Dorcas, Cherotich Mercy, Cherotich Millicent, Cherotich Purity, Cherotich Ruth, Chumba Hilda, Chumba Vincent, Gitonga, Jemtai, Jepkirui, Jepkorir, Jepleting, Jepto, Jerop, Kaunda, Kerubo, Keter, Kibet Aaron, Kibet Brian, Kimtai, Kimutai Elisha, Kimutai Emmanuel, Kipkemboy, Kipkemoi, Kipkirui Abel, Kipkirui Emmanuel, Kipkirui Innocent, Kipkoech Dennis, Kipkoech Frederick, Kipkoech Gilbert, Kipkoech Jebiwot, Kipkorir, Kiplagat Dominic, Kiplagat Stephen, Kiplangat, Kipleting, Kipngeno, Kipngetich Gideon, Kipngetich Hillary, Kiprono Kipngetich, Kiprono Zyrus, Kiprop, Kiprotich, Kipruto, Kipto, Kiptui, Koech, Korir, Kurgat, Kwamboka, Kwemboy, Lagat, Langat Jairus, Langat Robert, Lomandi, Manyala, Maragua, Maritim, Mayaka, Morara, Muchinia, Murambi, Mtai, Nabwile, Ngeno Cheriot, Ngeno Festus, Nyetich, Njoroge, Nyabuto Asalia, Nyabuto Nyakweba, Nyangweso, Nyasani, Nyauma, Obara, Ochieng, Ogeto, Okwayo, Omwenga, Onsare, Onyango, Opio Elvis, Opio Victor, Otieno Owor, Otieno Vivian, Owiti, Rono, Rotich Emmanuel, Rotich Joy, Rutho, Ruto, Simiu, Sinei, Sirenga, Tinega, Tonui Chepngeno, Tonui Dennis, To Chepkoech, To Zadok, Wusaka, Wafula, Wanjala, Wanjiku, Wanyonyi, Waswa, Wekesa, Yegon Chepkorir, Yegon Kipsigei, Pass, Chelangat Edith, Chelangat Masi, Chepkorir Masi. You are requested to take your seats and wait for your award.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I now invite Madam Grace Sang, a representative from the Clinical Officers Council, to administer the solemn promise to service. As she makes her way to the podium, may I request all the clinical medicine graduates, both the direct entry bachelors, upgrading, and diploma, to rise up and take the solemn promise to service. Karibu.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, as the Council, we want to appreciate the University for the continued support in maintaining the high standards of training for the clinical officers, both the diploma, the degree, direct, and upgrading. And for the graduates, as the Council, we remind you that you are the ambassadors and the image of the university wherever you'll be. And in taking this solemn oath, we kindly request you that you maintain and uphold the good name of the university, uphold integrity, and serve with diligence and commitment to humanity. Congratulations, the graduates. On that note, rise so that we can take the solemn oath and raise your right hand. I solemnly pledge in the presence of God, my family, my teachers, my peers, and those gathered here to consecrate my life to the service to humanity. I shall practice my profession with concerns and dignity, and in accordance with the clinical officers' training, registration, Licensing Act, laws of Kenya. The health of my patients shall be my first consideration. I'll seek the counsel, particularly senior colleagues, where indicated, for the benefit of my patient. I shall be ethical and nothing but ethical. I shall respect secrets that have been confided in me. I shall not make it private or public gossip. I shall maintain, by all means, in my power, the honor and noble traditions of my professions. My colleagues shall be my brothers and sisters. I shall seek to establish mutual and respectful working relations with other health professionals. I shall maintain the utmost respect for human life, and I shall maintain the highest standards of professional conduct. So help me God. Thank you.
The University of Kabianga invites all graduates, students, parents, and the general public to the 12th graduation ceremony to be held at our main campus pavilion on Friday, 15th November from 8:30 a.m. Witness the conferment of degrees and award diplomas by the University Chancellor. The theme of the graduation is Innovation and Commercialization of Research for the Betterment of Humanity. Follow this event live on KBC Channel 1. All are welcome.
Say bye-bye to FOMO, the fear of missing out, by downloading the KBC Online app that gives you access to everything you love. Get the latest news, sport, music, entertainment news, live radio, and so much more at the palm of your hand. To get the app, simply search KBC Mobile Digital App in your Google Play or App Store and download the app. Catch what you want, anytime, anywhere. Stay connected. Stay ahead with KBC Mobile Digital App.
Tuko duniani kulingania dini ya Uislamu kwa walo duniani.
Na waumini wote wa Kiislamu basi watakuwa ni wenye kupata al-izza wal sharaf, yani kuwa na fahari na kuwa katika kiwango cha daraja ya juu. Turudi katika dini, mafundisho ya Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala katika Qur'ani na yale aliyotufundisha na katuongoza nayo. Kula chakula vile dini yako inavyofundisha, vaa mavazi Uislamu unavyofundisha.
Yani insana al-ams as-sakini fil yasi makani.
Tulikuwa tumekaa tu nyumbani na mama hapo tunatulia.
Mamako?
Mamako? Asi mamangu, manzi yangu.
Nani?
Manzi yangu.
Mke nasikia umeoa mwisho ni mdogo kushinda huyo. Sasa tuende umemwondesha hiyo tabia.
I can do it. Hata wazazi. Kwa hivyo mimi nilikufa. Kwa maisha mtoto yangu. Aha. Are you single or married?
None of them. Business. Sasa hiyo inahusika wapi na hiyo?
Unaona hata huyu utapata hapo na mtoto kidogo.
Wewe.
Hiyo ndio shida.
Wewe toka.
Wewe heshimu koti.
Wewe usimtafutie bibi.
Heshimu koti. Wewe heshimu koti, heshimu koti.
Ngendo alikukupali amepata.
Wajua leo mechi bwana Harambee Stars inacheza na Zimbabwe na hii mechi ni ya lazima sio? Ama inakuaje?
Vipi mbona unazungumza taratibu ni kama huna uhakika Harambee Stars kwamba watakwenda kufanya kitu? Unajua wako wapi?
Sina uhakika ndio, lakini nina imani kwamba tunaenda kupiga kwa sababu ndo mechi yetu ya mwisho
ndio
ambayo ni lazima tufunge mtu ndo tuweze kupata matumaini. Kama sio hivyo hii ni kama mechi ya mwisho kabisa. Kwa hiyo tunacheza kufa kupona.
Kwa hivyo hiyo inamaanisha kwamba timu imekuwa ikisuasua kidogo.
Imekuwa ikisuasua kidogo, lakini na matumaini Harambee Stars wanaenda kushinda. Je, wewe unafikiri?
Mimi naona kutakuwa na ugumu kidogo. Tutakuwa na ugumu kidogo na itabidi labda vijana wacheze kwa kujituma zaidi. La hasha, mimi naona kwamba mpaka hivi sasa siwezi kukupatia jibu, lakini siwezi kukuambia moja kwa moja kwamba Stars watashinda.
Hapa lazima tuwe na mtu ambaye atashinda kwa sababu
mimi sasa nataka kunichezea kamari.
Kamari. Mimi kichwa wewe?
Ndio.
Kwa hivyo
basi rusha kamari tuone
gani atashinda.
Pap. Sasa naona bwana. Mambo mazuri bwana. Naona mimi nimekwambia kwamba itakuwa ni gumu.
Naam, labda mjadala wa Jacoyo na Francis Silva unaashiria kwamba kilicho mbele ya Harambee Stars au taifa nzima sio?
Ndio.
Naam, kumbuka kwamba Kenya wanatafuta nafasi ya kufuzu kwa AFCON, lakini kwamba nafasi ni finyu, wanategemea matokeo yao na vile matokeo ya timu nyingine.
Na ni mechi ambayo lazima watashinda. Nakumbuka pia wakati
lazima washinde au lazima watashinda?
Lazima washinde. Alafu najua iko vipi? Live. Yani mbashara.
KBC.
Moja kwa moja KBC
Channel 1. Hapo sio.
Shikilia pale.
Kwanza saa 12:30 unajua.
Angalia. Hatuko wapi? Tuko wapi hapa?
Kenya.
Jacoyo pamoja na Francis Silva ni safu ya uchambuzi ambao tunajumuika leo katika makala ya Dunda. Karibu sana. Kumbuka kwamba mmojawapo ya zile taarifa muhimu ambazo tunaangazia ni mchuano huo wa Kenya dhidi ya Zimbabwe, ukiwa ni AFCON 2025, mechi ya kufuzu kwa finali za kombe la AFCON 2025. Hizo na taarifa nyingi tu. Kwa mfano tupo nao wageni hapa kutoka katika timu ya taifa kinadada ya amputee au sio, na walifanya mambo sana, walimaliza katika nafasi ya 4 katika finali za kombe la dunia wakati huo. Lakini tulikuwa tunaona kwamba tulikuwa tukifuatilia mechi zenu sana sio? Na kuna ile celebration ambayo mlipiga nzuri sana. Ilikuwa ni labda ushindi wenu ambao mtaelezea maana yake dhidi ya England sio? Niliona kwamba watu walikuwa kuna hidden mpya sio? Ndio kidogo pia miaka zimekwenda, kwa hivyo mfupa zisongi. Lakini
kwa nini? Unasema anguka naye.
Walikuwa wanasema anguka naye. Mimi nataka mrecreate hiyo anguka naye. Njoo.
Wewe miaka imekuzidi. Wewe miaka tayari imekuzidi, utaamka na mifupa yeye.
Twende. Simu.
Anguka nao itabaki meflow na vibe.
Simba bado nipo,
bado bobo. Nakuona.
Walege.
Anguka nayo.